Oh, goody.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So in this one, we're going over the updated pull rates for the various caches in the game. Did a video on this a while back, but it has been updated since then a little bit, so I wanted to get a updated video out there for anyone who's either new to the game or maybe hasn't been aware of how the collection cache system works in terms of what you can get. So shout out to Marvel Snap Zone for putting these graphics together. They always look real nice and they make it easier to explain this kind of stuff. So we can see here collector's cache starting at collection level 506 to 994 mentions a group of 4. So what this means is within 4 caches you are guaranteed to get one of these 4 things, and in the group of 4 you will get all 4 of these things. The order might vary. Sometimes, for example, here we can see you might get a card back to back and then tokens and currency. Sometimes the cards will be, card, currency, tokens, card. It can vary, but you're guaranteed these things in a group of 4. So we can see here for the collector's cache, there are 2 guarantees of a series 3 card. Then the next slot is a token cache, which is between 200 and 600 tokens. This was updated with the recent change that is allowing for pool 3 players to get more tokens early on. However, you can no longer spend tokens on Series 3 cards, only on Series 4 and Series 5. And then we have the currency cache. There's a 40% chance to get 150 gold, 40% chance to get 200 credits, and a 20% chance to get 350 credits. Pretty simple. But it does get a little more complex in the collector's reserves, which start after collection level 1006. So we have a card reserve, a token reserve, a currency reserve, and a cosmetic reserve. So we're going to go over the card reserve first. This is probably the most complicated one to explain. You have a 89% chance of getting a Series 3 card if you have not finished Series 3, and if you have finished Series 3, then you will be getting 100 tokens in its place. Then there is a 10% chance for a Series 4 card and a 1% chance for a Series 5 card. Something I wanted to explain about the Series 4 card numbers here is that Series 4 cards can only show up guaranteed of 1 in 40 boxes. So even though it says 10% here, that is just your odds of that being when your Series 4 card shows up. How Series 4 cards work is one of them is shuffled into a batch of 40 boxes, and you can't get any less or any more. It'll always be 1 card within 40 boxes. Some people have called this a pity timer, but I don't think that really accurately explains what's going on here. Pity timer usually means that if you don't get the natural odds, then after a certain point you're guaranteed. That's not really what's happening here. This is always a guarantee, but it's also not possible to get more than it. So I don't really like using the word pity timer here, as I think it confuses people. But basically 1 in 40 boxes, you're going to be getting a Series 4 card. Now, depending on where that Series 4 card is, let's say your first Series 4 card is 4 boxes in, and then you go another 36 boxes. Well, your next Series 4 card could be way further in the next batch of 40. It could be box number 39. So it is possible to go more than 40 boxes between cards, but how it works is there will always be 1 Series 4 card in a batch of 40 boxes, essentially. And then Series 5 cards. So these are the super rare ones that most people have not gotten a chance to open. You might see it's 1% chance for a Series 5 card here, and the rate on Series 5 cards, you might know, is 0.25%. So why does it say 1%? Well, because these are also in boxes of 4, in a group of 4, so you're only going to get 1 card box in a group of 4 reserves. So we do the math there, 1 out of 4, it's going to be 0.25%, so that's where that number comes from. Then we have a token reserve, same as it is in the collector's cache, 200 to 600 tokens. And we have a currency reserve. This is a little bit better than it was in the lower level caches, 40% for 200 gold, 40% for 300 credits, and 20% for 400 credits. And then we have the addition of a Cosmetic Reserve. This is a 40% chance to get a random variant, 30% chance for a random avatar, and 30% chance for a random title. Last but not least, there is the Season Cash Reserves, which you get after Season Pass level 50. This is available for both paid and free-to-play players, and there are 4 main things you can get in the Season Caches. So the first main thing here is credits, 25% chance for 50 credits, 10% chance for 100 credits, 5% chance for 200 credits, and we have boosters, 25% chance for 10 random boosters, 10% chance for 15 boosters, and 5% chance for 20 boosters. Then there are 2 slots for gold, 10% chance getting 50 gold, 5% chance of getting 100 gold, and last but not least, we have a random variant at a 5%. And there we have it. That is the updated collectors, caches, collectors reserves, odds. If you have any questions about it, feel free to let me know in the comments below. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.